Hi, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington and Elton Brewington, and we are with Brightside Global Trade, a multi-channel magazine, and we do virtual events, a platform for you to connect with some experts and some authors, speakers, products, uh, service providers. It's a great way for you to network, get to know what's going on with the pandemic, and also things that will inspire you to live better, empower you for a great job, and empower you for your business. So please do drop us a comment. Enjoy this video. We are now interviewing Kevin, who is an author of a book, and he has such an amazing story. And especially during this pandemic, when most of us are just trying to figure life out and what our purpose is. So I'll bring you into Elton.
Profoundly, Kevin. I mean, the story has its own significance, but now we're at Life 2.0, and people are asking the question now, and for just reason, because now I think all of the world should be coming to a point, what can I do differently? Because life has more meaning now for me, and it's more important and relevant that I take action with engaging with people, talking with people, sharing with them the relevance of what their life and the meaning for it is, as well as creating some genres of purpose. And in the book, it may have been drawn to you. You tell your story. Is there something in the reading of the book that might share with other people what their manifestations could be?
Yes, potentially. And I think a great question. Thank you. I think for me to address that, effectively, it would require that I give you some examples of
Sure.
what occurred with me, because I think in these examples, although it was in a medical setting, you could apply these anywhere in your life, regardless of your life. So let me go back, to the story a little bit. If you think back, I think about all these little things that were done, and therein lies the essence of Life 2.0, the little things that you can do. You don't have to go out and climb Mount Kilimanjaro, or you don't have to do something spectacular. It's just the little things. And let me give you some examples. The primary care physician who had a patient waiting after me, I was done, I'm on my way out. I stop and ask that question. That guy could have very easily said, "Oh no, Kevin, everything's fine. Just keep going. We'll keep an eye on you." That little thing of him slowing down, stopping, considering what I asked, and addressing it, I say saved my life. And he had no idea at the time that's what he was really doing. He had no idea of the impact. So then I get to the point where I do the test where they say, you've only got one option for survival, and that was the open heart surgery.
Sure.
That doctor that told me that, I took his hand, and I've never met him. This is the first time I'd met this guy. And I said, I need some help from you. I said, something's telling me I need to move fast, and something's, and I don't know anything about cardiac surgeons in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Can you help me find a great one? Rather than saying, yeah, we'll get you scheduled and I'll help you find one. He said, just a minute. He walks out of the room. He comes back in 5 minutes later. He said, got great news. We're going to move very fast, and I've just spoken to a phenomenal surgeon that's going to take your case. I said, okay, great. So I go meet this phenomenal surgeon. I'm in his office, and he tells me, just like any other surgeon would, he tells me what's wrong with me, what he's going to do to fix it, and what my recovery is going to be like, and all that kind of stuff. And at the very end, he says, do you have a question? Any questions? I said, yeah, I've got one question for you, doctor. I said, if I don't make it out of this, I've done a real disservice to my wife and my family by leaving them behind. So I said, my question is, could you bring your A game to the operating room table? Now, what do you think most surgeons would say? Of course they will. Most surgeons would say, yes, I'll bring my A game.
I always do.
I always bring my A game. Not this guy. not this guy. You know what he said to me?
What's that?
I'll take this to my grave. He says to me, Kevin, I'm honored, grateful, and privileged for the faith and trust you're giving me by putting your life in my hands. And
Okay.
yes, I will bring my A game.
Okay. Okay.
I
okay.
knew I had not only did I have a world-class surgeon, I had a world-class person that was
Sure,
talking
sure.
to me. He showed me that he was human.
Uh-huh.
When I'm in the ICU recovery for a number of days, as I'm coming out of this, I had to have my blood sugars tested every hour on the hour. I was like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. And
Okay.
every time I would see the nurse coming in to do it, I kept thinking, I hope she's bringing me more morphine. I hope she's bringing me
Yeah,
something
that's
for
right.
the pain that I'm under.
Okay.
One time she says to me, hey, Kevin, what do you think the result of the blood sugar test is going to be? And I tell her, and she goes, well, I think it's going to be this. And there
Okay.
started the game. And did you know what? Did you know I forgot thinking about the morphine whenever I saw her coming? I was
Oh,
more
really?
into with the
Okay.
game.
Sure.
Many months later, it occurs to me, you know what that young lady was doing? She was just giving me a break. She was giving me a break from the pain, giving me a little bit of a peace, just giving me
Okay.
a break. And I tell you what, that little thing right there was worth its weight in gold. And finally, the last example, and by the way, when you read the book, I don't have all 120, but I documented over 120 little things that myself and my family experienced as a result of this. The last one I'll share with you, and this will resonate with everyone, is whenever you have this type of surgery, they want to get you up on your feet. They want you walking around as soon as they can. And I think the first time I walked, I made it 20 feet. That was as far as I could get. But eventually I met an objective, which is to be able to walk all the way around the nurse's station. And I had a couple of aides by me helping me so I wouldn't fall. I make it around the nurse's station and I was met with two things. The nurse met me with a high five. She gave me a high five and she said, you're a rock star. And let me tell you what that did for me. Do you know what in that moment, it motivated me to do something really cool. It motivated me to recover very well, to show them that what they're doing is worth something. So when I take all those examples, you can apply these things in life. You can do a little thing for a stranger. If you're looking to find out what can you do, what is your purpose in life, my attitude and my opinion on that right now is get out of yourself and focus on others, focus on your neighbor, focus on people you run across in life. Spend your time trying to answer that question, because I think what happens is when you do, what I've found to be true is that when you affirm somebody else's value or do something good for them, a little thing, you actually see them come alive. Imagine this, think about it. Go hold the door open for a stranger. Watch them look at you and say thank you with a smile. You know, I just the other day I went to the donut store to get a donut that my wife loves to have on every Tuesday. And I walk in there and there's a young man, he's got two little children and they're looking at the case with what they want to get. And, you know, one kid says, I want this. And his other child said, I want this. And I could tell it might've been a little much for the guy, possibly financially. And so before he could get his wallet out, I said, sir, can I pay for your donuts today? Can I do that? He looked at me like, what's going on here? I said, no, seriously, it's not a big deal. I'd like to pay for your donuts. I want you to enjoy them and have a wonderful day. And I did. And I think this guy just came alive. He walks out of there thinking, wow, maybe I can do something for somebody today. And so that's the essence of what Life 2.0 is about. It's about turning your attention and focus in your life to others, because therein lies what I think from my own experience, therein lies what God's intentions are for us.
Right, right.
And I'm getting that affirmation every day. So it feels
That's
right.
amazing.
Until God says stop, I'm just going to keep going.
No, no, that's amazing, Kevin. I think you're on the right beam
Yes.
here. And I think that if anything can be said, how could we transform our community, our culture, and people around us to this state of mind and understanding that life is a gift and we should use it with the appropriate intention to try to make other people's lives better or at least a little more human and
A
more
little more
caring
human.
about things. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and all these wonderful people in this planet that we live in are all our family.
Right,
I mean,
right.
everyone, every human being, every animal, we're all here for a reason. And why not love one another in any small way? My goodness, these are real examples. And I think that I hope people watching this video will think about buying donuts for the next person or something. That's such a great story. Or even stopping by to just ask someone, how are you? I mean, I think that was just incredible. So show us the book and tell us where our viewers can purchase the book and all the good stuff with the book. Yeah.
Well, let's see if I'm holding it up right. There it is. It's Life 2.0 and Kevin Kirksey at the bottom. You can find this book pretty much anywhere books are sold. It's on all the online properties, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, etc. If you want to learn a little bit more about Life 2.0 or about me or hear examples of me speaking, I have a website. My website is kevinkirkseyauthor.com. So it's all one word, kevinkirkseyauthor.com. And I have a few items up there about Life 2.0, about the book and the genesis of it, a little bit about me. So you're more welcome to go there. And thank you for asking about that.
Well, thank you. So there you have it. You want to close?
No, wonderful, Kevin. Thank you so much for being on our previous show, Brightside Club. And we're delighted that you're a part of our recording ceremonies. And so we look forward to other events coming up. And
Right.
Of course, at this point, we want to encourage people to buy the book, to take in the essence of the book, so it could be the precious gift that you can give to other people. And that sounds like a great gift, though, too. And even if you don't know what to do for other people, buy the book and give it to them.
Yes.
Give it to them.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
that's a great
That's
idea.
right. That's
Very
right.
good. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, especially during the pandemic, you can't reach your loved ones.
Right.
The best gift is a book.
Right.
And you'll be amazed that how you could just put it in the mail and, or order it on Amazon and just add the address of the recipient and be a blessing to someone else and give the message that Kevin has to offer in his book. So thank you. And don't forget to subscribe to you're watching our channel, Brightside channel, and everything is available on our website, brightsideglobaltrade.org. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button if you're on YouTube. And send us a comment. We're giving away tickets. We're hosting 3-day virtual events every single month of this year. So make sure you send us a comment. And just for writing to us, we'll send you 2 free tickets. So join us and be empowered. Thank you.
Very good. Awesome.